Best thing about football is having everybody come out to the games on Friday nights. Everybody looks forward to the games on Friday nights, especially when you're winning. Um, it's it's a surreal feeling being out in front of thousands of people. I'm only 17 years old, and knowing that the whole city's just shutting down to watch me play football, me and my friends play football, and just have fun. It's crazy.
And number 77, Tristan Turknett.
It's like nothing else. Walking to the tunnel, you hear, like you don't know how many people are out there yet, because I mean, you're out there for warm-ups, then you come back in the tunnel, you get your pads on, you're in the tunnel. That's, it's just dark and you can't see anything. You just hear sounds, and you're just, it's kind of like a gladiator coming out, into the middle of the battlefield.
Some games, I mean, when a big crowd's there, it's like you feel like you're at a college game. It's like the intensity and everyone's screaming.
It feels hype, rowdy, you're just ready to go out there. So it's real passionate in there. What we're saying, what we're getting ready for, walking back and forth, getting ready to take the field. It's real hype, real energetic.
And you have all your teammates there right next to you, and we're all like in it for the same goal. So it's a great feeling, and running out, the band playing, people screaming, it's like nothing else.
During the game, I focus on doing my job, because if I do my job right, then it helps the team win. So I just focus on doing what I have to do.
What do I focus on in the game? Definitely about my assignment. What did I learn that week in football that would help me in the game? We study our opponents, definitely watch film on them, and that definitely helps on Friday nights.
When I'm playing football, I just worry about doing the little things right, focusing on what I need to do right, and also focusing on making sure my teammates and those around me, they're focusing on their job, because if every little part's focusing on what they need to do, then the winning and the scheme will take care of itself. But if you get focused on trying to do everything, it's not possible, because we're not superhumans out there. We're just regular people that love to run around and play.
During the game, I'm just focused on doing my assignment, running the right route, making sure I catch the ball, getting open, and just doing everything that we practice for all week. We practice against them. We already have the scouting report. We already know who their top people are, and we plan against that. So my thing in the game is just to do what I was practicing all week and get open and make the team better. The kind of bond that we share on the football team, you really can't describe it. It's just a you got my back, I got your back kind of thing. We say that in the tunnel as well. We always know that we're always going to be there for it. There's no one there going through what we do. People like to talk down and frown on us whenever something bad happens, but they're not there with us. They're not on the practice field team that we do, seeing how much work we put in. So they really don't know, but it's really nothing like it.
It's a different bond, because a lot of us have different interests and we wouldn't usually be around each other, but because we play football and we're all focused on that one goal, it brings us all close together, because we're together so much. We came in at like 7 o'clock in the morning every day, from before school even started until almost Christmas break, so just about half the year. We stay after school, we shower together.
There was no hatred, there was no fights between anybody. In football, we all loved each other. We were all it was just like a brotherhood there. We all had each other's backs no matter what, and we were always there for each other.
The most intense game that we had this season was definitely the first round of playoffs, playing Irvin MacArthur, because that game we were down, offense wasn't doing anything. We weren't doing anything. We were messing up. First play of the game, we get a kickoff return, we fumble, they get it, they score four or five plays later. So we're just down the whole game.
At halftime, I was just reflecting on my football career. I didn't want it to be my last game. I actually said that in the locker room. I said, this isn't going to be my last high school football game. We need to get our stuff together. And you could tell that a lot of people really, like, it was a shock. Like, it didn't really feel like it was time for it to be over. And it still hadn't sunk in. Like, the third quarter, we were still down. It looked like we were about to lose the game.
Fourth quarter, we start making the drive, drive all the way down, get in the end zone, get the ball back, or stop them, get the ball back, and then we have just the drive. We had like a minute and a half left, and just driving down the field, connecting passes, running, and then getting down to the 1 yard line. Really, we got in, but they didn't give it to us. But kicking the field goal and taking it into overtime, they score. We come back, we score, we go for two. Game over, we win. Rest of the field, nothing better.
I was scared because I knew if I dropped that pass, I probably wasn't going to go back to East. I probably would have transferred to some other school. Because that was a big, first playoff win. Didn't make playoffs last year, so it was real important to catch that ball.
When we came back, it was just joy just rushed my body. It's indescribable. You just have to be there. The fans that were there, they felt it. The players felt it. It was just an incredible feeling.
I think that the football season went fairly well, especially in comparison to last football season when we weren't really doing so good. Being able to overcome that and stick through it and stay in it, and not get down about it and just try to look forward. I think we did real well. Went 2 rounds deep in the playoffs, and it had our quarterback knock on out. You never know what would happen.
Honestly, I think we did a lot better than people expected. The year before, we were 1-9, didn't make playoffs, and according to plenty of magazines, coaches, that Plano East was not going to be any team at all. They're going to have no competition. We were second in district. We beat Plano. We demolished Plano. We beat Plano West. That was very good. We beat a lot of very good teams and played a lot of very good teams. We did a lot better than people expected. We went to the second round of playoffs and played in Texas Cowboy Stadium, and that was also a great experience. So overall, I have to say that
We shocked a lot of people. It was a great feeling just being back on a playoff team and a winning team, not getting dogged at school or when I went to other cities by rival schools. I got friends that live in other cities and they used to dog me all the time for the last 2 seasons. So it was just fun being able to say that we were the best in the city in the Plano and we were the second best in the district.
The experience was just great. If you've never had it, you should look into it. Playing for East, playing varsity, coming out there Friday nights, there's nothing like it.